That was touchdown.
That was the Macarena.
That, and just so you know, that was recorded. We'll be using that for sure. So,
What's that?
man, it's what's happening is happening. I'm hold on, let me try to get a different view. There we go, gallery. I think that's what we want. So I don't know what this is gonna look like. You're wearing
No, why do you think I like the neck straps on the glasses? I thought you were doing it with the librarian straps.
it looks like I'm thinking, right?
It does. It does. It does.
You know what I'm thinking right now?
What are you thinking?
Man, he's an idiot. Man, I can't believe he's doing this with me. That is just probably not wise. I had like I did have, oh, look at this. All right, so I did take a couple of notes. So I figured what we got to do, we need an intro.
Okay. Yeah, all podcasts.
All good podcasts have an intro. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Hold on, I'm gonna close the door so my kids can't. All right, guys, we're shooting this podcast, so I'm out of service. All right, back like I never left.
Do I look more professional?
You're not the only ones with headphones. I can put on headphones too.
I don't think it's working. This is gonna be
headphones. All the people on like ESPN use headphones and a mic, like even on like national TV. Does it make it better?
I don't know, man. We're about to find out.
I'll plug it in towards the end, and when we play it back, we'll see what sounds better.
Yeah, we'll do this one without. We'll do another one with, and you know,
okay,
they're probably gonna both be crap, and we'll play them back to back. It'll be great. Intro. What do we want to do for an intro, man? So this is going to be our first episode.
Okay.
The train wreck that this is will be our first episode.
Really? I thought we were just gonna throw it around, and then after we get a feel, we'll shoot.
Well, we're throwing it like that, and then but it's going to be on there eventually. We gotta let people in on this.
Is that the appeal of it? That it's just raw, uncut, unmitigated?
Well, I just find it funny that you think there's going to be an appeal at all. Like that's the amusing part to me.
I got a peanut gallery already that was asking if this is going to be live, and I'm like, oh, nobody even knows about it yet. So
yeah, we don't even know about it yet. Okay. So an entry, do we want to do a song? Do we want to do a beat? Do we want to be like, hey, welcome to the Wild Zebrahs. I'm Justin Draplin, and this is CJ Whitfield coming to you live from, I mean, it looks like I'm coming from a bomb shelter.
What is that back there? You got the metal wall? And
Yeah. It's my office.
You don't have to live in the storage facility. You let up the gate. You can come on anytime, man. I got you.
Are you for sure? Are you for real?
I got you.
Man, I'm telling my wife.
No. What you think? I think we should stand. I'm thinking a beat, but a lot of people do beats. Dang, that's a great question, Justin.
Can you? This is a serious question. Can you beatbox an intro for us?
Everybody can beatbox. Now, if I can do it well, that's a whole nother question.
Go for it.
Zebras. Wild zebras.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's terrible. I don't think we should do that. I really don't think we should go that direction. Let's I mean, do we just go, hey, we're the Wild Zebras. This is episode 1. Do we need to say the episode?
Okay, let's just come in and tell them what it is. We're the Wild, because it's sort of like a free throw the ball, throw it up against the wall, see if it sticks. We'll start that. Then once we cross like 5,000 followers, we'll pay for some real music.
Or once we get Yeezy.
There it is. No,
Kanye,
no.
if you're listening, I know you'll hear this eventually. We want you on our show.
Somehow, I can't stand you. I think you're a buffoon. But I just want to throw that out there. If we ever do get big enough, episode 1, I put it out there. I do not support this idiot. I don't know why you're famous.
Wait, hold on. You talking about me or him?
If the shoe fits.
Yeah. Because you called me that as well. All right, so something that you don't know. Oh, you know what we should do? We should tell people how we got here. There you go. You do beatbox, I'll do a drum roll. So CJ and I have known each other for 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. My son was
over 10 years.
Over 10 years, bro. Over.
We worked at a company, a black-owned company. They were very proud of that. Very proud of that. And we sat next to each other and goofed off most of the time. And we definitely should have been fired, but we kept in touch. And we'd be like, oh, we figured something out. And CJ would be like, yeah, let me get back to you. And then he'd never call. And I'd call him again a couple months later, be like, hey, CJ, it's good talking to you. Let's catch up. And he'd be like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'll get with you next week. Never call. Hey, CJ, I'm in town. Let's get a bite. Yeah, man, let's do it. It's awesome. Never call. So this has been a consistent theme with CJ.
Jack, right here. This is as in life. I'll use a analogy of romance. Okay.
That's gross, dude. No, I'm sorry.
This is a bromance. So
okay.
See, because we got the bromance going on here. It's the only way I could tolerate you for over a decade. So, so just like this, let's say Justin's a sought after guy, okay?
Which I'm not, but okay.
The girl he wants, okay? He's the star of he's the quarterback for the New York Jets in the middle of New York. All these girls, and he said, hey, I'm gonna take you out. But the girl has to play hard to get. That girl becomes more appealing.
So
I'll call you back, I'll be there. You gotta let that phone ring a couple times. Now, fast forward, the girl is still there 12 years later. Gotta play hard to get. There it is.
Okay, so just to get this straight, in this analogy, you're a chick. I just want to get that. And CJ.
I should have made it work the way around.
Yeah, well, I think that was good that you did it that way because now everybody knows. In this relationship, CJ's the chick. Okay, so that's good. We've established that. I appreciate that. That was actually very helpful.
I see what I'm up against now.
No, man, no. Actually, I did want to bring up, though, does your wife still refer to me as the good-looking one when we're
absolutely not. Absolutely
no,
not.
okay. That was a dream.
Ever since you cut the mustache off, you lost the time.
Okay, so let's tell everybody about that mustache. First of all, I can't grow facial hair at all. I mean, you look at CJ, that would take me a good 18 years to get that. And so I grew out a mustache once, and it looked terrible. And I do the thing.
I mean, you got to think of another word. That was beyond a mustache. That did the 70s justice. Like,
well, I mean, it looked like a squirrel.
Graphics can later on. Can we pop in the picture of you with that massive thing?
It wasn't quite massive. It looked kind of like a squirrel had died and its body was decaying. And I ripped off some of the tail hair and glued it to my lip. Okay. That's probably how it looked. But you know what?
That's accurate.
Yeah. And but I worked it, man. I just let it grow and kind of twisted the ends a little bit and it worked. But the reason I cut it was because I got sick and threw up. And what I realized is that chunks get caught in facial hair very, very easily, and you may not notice it right away. And when I finally did notice that last chunk, which might have been like a week later, I realized I am not the kind of guy that should be having facial hair. So it got cut. Hasn't been back since. You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you for that anecdote. That was hopefully no one's listening while they're eating.
Hopefully, yeah, no one's listening. We know that. Funny story though. So you don't know this yet, CJ, but this past weekend was my 40th birthday.
Oh, I didn't, man. Happy belated. Sorry, I missed that, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're real sorry, I'm sure.
That's a milestone, baby. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm old.
I mean, a lot of black guys don't even make it there in white America. You know, especially those that are heavily policed. But we'll save that later in the podcast.
Yeah, and I was thinking about making a joke about this, okay? I was like, I'm going to go on there and I'm going to tell everybody, I'll be like, CJ's living in Metro Detroit, very blue kind of state. I'm going to be like, should I let it out of the box that CJ is a hardcore Trump fan? Like, I don't know, do you have your MAGA hat? So I was like, oh, this is going to be a hilarious joke, CJ, he's black, Michigan, blah, 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 it's going to be great. And then I realized, like, you might die if somebody takes that seriously.
Hey man, you can't set trip, man. You can't set trip out here, man. It's real in the field.
Yeah.
For the record, I want to get this on here too. It's not MAGA, but it starts with an M. It's melanin right there, like that. I wrote that just for the.
It looks kind of like the Friends logo.
Friends, it's like the Friends logo. It's like that, so white people can get it, so they looking. But then you looked, it's too late. It's melanin. I drew you in with the Friends logo, but it's melanin. It's too late. You can't unsee it. Can't unsee it. Gotcha, white folks. Gotcha.
Why's it gotta be white?
Oh, white people know Friends, man. That's like you're right up. You're white. That's like if you didn't see Boys in the Hood, like Joe Biden says, you ain't black. If you don't see Friends and you don't know this logo, you ain't white. As I like to quote Joe Biden.
Okay, so but play this out for me.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I think it's Friends. Oh, it says melanin. Then what? How does that play out? Like,
gotcha. Nothing. I just got one up on you, man. You can't unsee it. Now you know.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Man. Oh yeah.
When you tap somebody on the shoulder and then they spin around the wrong way, what happens? Nothing. But I got you. That's basically what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing to folks every day.
And you feel good about that?
Yeah, everybody has to have that inner child, out there, a little out there.
Yeah, I feel like I need to remind you that this is recorded. Like this.
Spinning people around the ball long.
Man, people are gonna watch this and they're gonna see you and they'll be like, "Wow, wow, I'm not moving to Michigan." So I turned 40, and my wife and daughter are wanting a dog. My daughter's 9. I got a 7-year-old. My son just turned 7. I got a 4-year-old. I got a 2-year-old. So
that's busy, baby.
It's busy. We got a squad, and so they're wanting a dog. And I told my wife many times, I'm like, listen, we can't get a dog because you guys will all love the dog more than me. That's just how it's gonna work. And I know this, it's a fact. And, no, we won't. I tell my wife, I said, listen, we had dogs in the past. Every time that dog took a dump, you cheered it and gave it treats. Okay? I have never once gotten a cheer or a treat for taking a dump. All my kids, okay, getting them potty trained, oh, you're a big girl, good job going poo-poo on the potty. Never once anybody in my family, my wife, kids, have ever cheered me or told me I did a good job for stinking up that bathroom. So I told them this. I said, listen, we can't do it because you're going to love that dog more. So what did they do? They decided that the next time Daddy goes to the bathroom, we're going to cheer like we've never cheered before. And let me tell you, did they? It was amazing.
Awesome.
It literally made me want to go to the bathroom again. I was like, hold on. There's some left. I got to go again. We're going to get this out. But look it, I brought a prop. Okay. So if you're listening to our podcast, broadcast, whatever it is, and you hear this, you're going to have to sign up for our YouTube channel where you'll be able to see the video. Because my daughter, this was a sign that she was holding up. You pooped. And I mean, look at some of the drawings here. She's 9. That's it.
Got some contours in there. It's
Yeah.
got
Textures. That might be real poop she smeared on there. Look at this. What? Where did she learn to? It says you pooping. Okay. So I came out. Kids are holding signs with pictures of me pooping. Wife's cheering, and I'm telling you. Listen, CJ, you got to tell your wife you need that.
I'm gonna tell you this. You are the only person. Not many people can say that. I'm going to go out on a limb and say you are the only person on the planet that had that happen to him on their 40th birthday. I can't. I don't. I'll Google it, but I can't think of anything that I can say that I'm the only person on the planet that's happened to. I'm willing to say that was 100% original. Your family needs an award for that. Original.
I love them. I love them. They're amazing. Amazing kids. And you got kids too. You got kids.
Yeah. I got a 13-year-old and a 14-year-old. And the 13-year-old's going to be 14 in December. And I don't know this homeschooling thing, man. He's like 13. Well, we're not going to run a smear campaign. He definitely tests my my parental prowess. Nice way.
Yeah, another way of saying that is you're a terrible father.
Hey,
is that what you?
Hey, a lesser man would have packed up his stick on a bed and just hitchhiked down the road, man, and been out of here. They would have went to get some cigarettes and never came back. And I thought about it, and I don't even smoke. I thought about that's just tell him.
Man, this kid, I'm gonna pick up smoking just so I can walk out on him. That's love.
Cross my mind.
Yeah, that's love. I mean, that's love. It is.
Love's keep me from not going to get those pack of cigarettes every time it crosses my mind.
Now, where are you at? Are you in your house?
Yes, I'm in my office. This is where the magic happens. This is where my magic happens.
Oh, so this is where you don't do anything ever.
Yeah. That's my guard right there too. Just in case you get out of line, man. He'll put like some Jumanji stuff and.
Wait, do you have your initials in a big sign right behind you?
Oh, you saw that? You saw that back there? You saw that?
I mean, I guess I would expect nothing less from you, CJ.
Just in case I forget my name, I could just turn around and I could just turn around.
Hold on. Okay, your name, CJ. You go by CJ. But your name is actually Clarence Whitfield, junior?
Clarence Whitfield Jr. And my son is a third. We call him Trey. So the third Trey. You gotta take Clarence and add some coolness. You gotta whip it up and.
Well, see, and I appreciate that. As you know, you're a dude that wears necklaces, so I can appreciate that you have an affinity for being cool.
I need to get some. I need to.
You don't have any necklace today? Okay.
No necklaces right now. I'm working on it though. You'll probably see one.
Yeah. Next time you're gonna be like, who's the rapper with the big old?
Name one. Pick one.
What is he? Run DMC? Big old clock.
With the clock, Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav. There you go. That's you. All right. So CJ, you go by CJ, but your name is Clarence Whitfield Jr.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now the problem I have with calling you CJ is Clarence Whitfield Jr. actually sounds like a respectable, stand-up, smart, probably good-looking, probably wears a suit.
All of that, man. You hit me on the face.
But then you go by CJ, which reminds me of like a third grader on the playground. Picking their nose and eating it.
I can quickly explain that. All those things, true. All those things I am. Yet.
All of them, even the nose picking.
I missed that part. I was probably not that.
Yeah.
But one thing those names lack, and let me just add on too. My middle name is Ernest, just to make it even better. Clarence Ernest Whitfield Jr.
You could pass as a white dude.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm thinking that's why I get my mortgages and stuff. They look at my name on paper, and by the time I show up, it's too late. Like the Friends hat. Let's break it back. By the time I show up, gotcha. It's too late. Gotcha already. But the thing that those names the things that those names lack is the sauce. Okay, Clarence said, yeah, that's respectable. It has no sauce. It's dry. It's barbecue without the sauce. So I gotta mix it in the kitchen. You know, CJ, that's better. It's got more sauce. CJ Whitfield. That's on my real estate card. That's on my business card. CJ Whitfield. So when you go, you know, man, this dude's probably got some sauce. He goes by initials. How many? Got to be cool. How many cool guys go by their initials in the business?
But think about what you just said, though. You want dudes to walk around saying, this dude's got some sauce.
Oxy, man. I can't run from it. I tried to run from it, and it catches me every time.
Okay, so does sauce mean cool? Enlighten me here.
Absolutely. Sauce means cool because, you know, you can have the juice, you know, but as previously referenced, juice is okay, you know, but the sauce is thicker. The sauce is sticking, okay? The sauce is staying there longer. So I've, you know, ascended from having the juice to having the sauce, man. And it's just, you come around and it's infectious. Like I grow on you like a
fungus.
Wonderful fungus. Like a portobello mushroom or something like that.
Huh.
What's a truffle? Aren't those like expensive truffles? I grow on you like truffles in the wild. That sounded good. I like that. I'm gonna write that down. Truffles in the
I sense a t-shirt. We're gonna need a t-shirt line. Like truffles in the wild.
There it is. There it is. So yep, that's the origin of CJ. It needed a little bit more jazz. And then, like I said, I have my son, Clarence Ernest Whitfield III. Can't do it to him. We got to bring him in here with a little bit of sauce. So had to go with Trey. So now he goes, and the teacher in the school and stuff, they know him by Trey. So I'm like, first he was kind of like skeptical. Like he was half going Clarence and half scared to tell the teacher. I'm like, man, pick what you want. If you want to go by Trey. So now he's like full-time Trey. Now he's full-time sauced up.
I'd say Trey's got more sauce than you, buddy.
Kind of like the sauce master, you know, but
the student has outsauced the master saucerer.
No, he's got a lot more lip to gain, just not towards me, but everywhere else. You know?
I'll give him some pointers.
Draplin to bring it out of him. That's what he needs.
Oh, I'll poke the bear. Hey, you know what would really bug your dad?
Yeah. Speaking of dad, I told my dad knows about you. He knows
dang.
Like right-wing Trumper. I guess that's the best way to my dad knows you by right-wing Trumpers. I just tell very different perspectives on
reality.
Yeah, reality in America in general. But I told him about this podcast, so he'll be
So what?
And he's happy too to know that it is curse-free. Thanks to Justin. That wasn't my decision, that was Justin. So if you guys want a little bit of, you know, zest, a little bit of, you know, put the kids away, you won't find it here. Thanks to Justin.
You're dang tootin'.
Dang tootin'.
That's right.
That's the teacher. Dang tootin'.
But enlighten me. Okay, you've branded me as a Trump fanatic, right-wing Trump fanatic to your father, who I've never met.
I think I undersold you, but
just interested. Why? Where did this come from? I had you pegged as a Trumper, but you make it sound like it's a bad thing because you're applying it to me.
Well, would that be a bad thing? Why would I think that would be a bad? That would be a bad thing, huh? I'll just agree with you and say it would be a bad thing.
Hold on a minute. I got it. You're a racist. You think just because I'm white, I voted for Trump. I can't believe how racist you are, CJ. Let's expand on this a little bit. Why are you so racist?
Well, as you know, black people can't be racist. I love that theory. I'll take it and I'll go. Actually, let me just clarify that. I don't believe that. But there is a lot of truth in that, but that's not true. Black people can't be racist. People say it can't be. So don't put me in the category of, don't put me in that category. You can't be. But
you can put me in a category. You're killing me, Smalls.
If it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, would we call it a moose?
I don't even know what to say to that.
You got gallery? Guard?
Hold on. Well, okay, listen. So once again, recorded. So in this conversation, you've come out as a woman in our relationship. So you've acknowledged me as the alpha male, which is cool. I appreciate that.
Why can't the woman be the alpha? Even if it was a woman, why can't she be the alpha woman? See, he's sexist. Trump supporter. Told you guys. Told you.
Okay. And so what are you doing chasing after a Trump supporter wanted to be my girl? Why are you trying to be my girl if you think I'm such a hardcore Trump supporter?
Arrive here. I've come to enlighten. I've come to enlighten. Enrich and enlighten. Double E's. Enlighten.
What if I told you I voted for Obama? Would you believe me?
No.
You wouldn't believe me.
I think in a previous conversation, I think he said you did. I think something like the reason God. I think you said Bush was such a train wreck and a joke. I think you said you voted for him the first time. Is that correct?
Something along those lines, but I don't remember the Bush comments, but I was too messed up to remember the Bush years.
Yeah, when we were in the Great Recession that had us come together because the everything market, the real estate market, the job market, the anything market, the stock market was in the crapper because we were led with such incompetence. But
okay, so you think so?
Want to forget that too? I can get that.
Okay, so you think a hardcore Trumper voted for Obama? I'm just trying to follow your logic because it sounds like you have none.
Out of sheer necessity, out of sheer necessity of having of survival necessity, you had to. Let me try to put. Oh, I can't put it away. People that support Trump, there's no logic behind it. There can't be. I can't find it. So if something in their past is illogical, coming from voting for Obama or something like that, it's par for the course because there is no logic. There is no line to follow from A to B if you follow a guy like Trump. It's just clearly you're flying by the seat of your pants.
Well, that you got me right there. I do fly by the seat of my pants. That is, I don't argue that at all.
Okay. I'm glad we got that established. We don't have, you didn't even challenge that. I'm good.
Oh, yeah, no. I do challenge your assumptions about me, but that's okay. You're racist. We'll deal with that. We'll kind of work through that, let people make their own decisions and, go from there.
Let me fact check again. We need in post-production, I need to have on-screen text, okay? Just so we gotta, fake news. We can just ding. I could just, when I point it here, that's fake news. Like CJ Ray, ding, fake news. CJ's a woman, ding. And I could just, and then that'll be a thing. I won't even have to say it. I'll just point to the screen and we'll just, when on the YouTube, they say click here and they're doing all this click here, we can point to the fake news. We'll use your guy.
Signs. We just get signs, right? We could just be all, here, write it right out.
Yeah, we don't got to get over technical.
Let's face it, we're broke. We'll just be like, boom.
I like it.
Hey, does that come up backwards for you?
No, it's actually the right way.
It shows up backwards for me.
Yeah, it's the right way.
That is actually my handwriting.
I mean, in true Trump style, instead of doing it digitally, let's kill some trees, write it on paper, wrap it up, throw it away, let's do another one. I like it. Good. Stay in true Trump.
CJ, have you been drinking?
Absolutely. I haven't, but I got some good stuff up here. This is my favorite stuff. Let me grab it for you.
Is that some sauce?
This is my favorite wine. I'm a baller. These cost like $3. A whole bottle costs like $9 at Meijer or Walmart.
Sounds like a baller, yeah.
Yeah, and that's my favorite wine. $9 a bottle. It's like basically sparkling grape juice because it's just so sweet.
Oh, just like my girl.
I knew it. That was an alley-oop, and you just caught it.
I wish I could have slammed it harder though. I wish I had like a windmill and just wham.
You did
Not,
kind of.
it's just not quick enough, man. It's just you gotta give me more leeway. Like let me know the day before that joke's coming. I'll have a whole thing, go into a whole spiel about wearing a dress and high heels and going out on the town. And man, CJ had his lipstick on and he's just ready to go. And he's like, boom,
There it is.
I'm
Like
sweet.
the cutaways, they get a joke and they're running on with a joke for like 5 minutes and then they come back.
Man, if I would have known, I could have done a whole episode on it. Just gone.
How did I get here? How do we get to the? That's all right.
Better question. Where in the world are we going?
You let me know and I'll follow. You let me know. But just to let you, I'm pumping up the toxic masculinity. Starting out. Matter of fact, hat backwards. There it is. What is that?
Wait.
Hold on. Stop. That's not camouflage.
But it's a tractor. Because I gotta reiterate the negative stereotypes.
Well, I knew when you came back that was going to be a camouflage printed hat with some type of semi-automatic rifle.
Oh, okay. So I'm in South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina. From Michigan originally. But hold on. I can still represent.
Is South Carolina still flying that Confederate flag?
What's up now?
Oh, D-Town? D-Town?
Ain't no party like a Detroit party because a Detroit party don't stop. That's right.
Is South Carolina still flying that Confederate flag on or did they make them take that down?
I don't know.
I think they were like one of the last ones still flying it on the
right.
state.
So clearly that's why I moved here, right, CJ?
It crossed my mind. I figured,
you know why it crossed your mind? You know why it crossed your mind? Say it. Because you're racist.
I moved to the last state in the country that flies a Confederate flag on the state building, and I'm racist.
Are they really? Is that it? Do I need a fact check? Hold on. Is that a?
Yeah, I'm Googling. We're gonna inform some people.
Oh, you're doing it now. You're doing it now. Hold on. We're looking at like 30 minutes here, CJ. Hold on. Let's do this because I want to keep these to 30 minutes.
Okay.
What's gonna be our closing?
I don't know. I want to be different, but I'm not prepared. You should have told me these. I would have had an outline of good ideas, man.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna end this one.
Okay.
Just because we can, and we'll go ahead and start up a new one, and we'll pick it up there, and then we can have basically 2 episodes done.
I ain't mad at that. I like that.
All right. Thank you all for listening. This has been a wonderful journey of whatever that was.
I'm like the dude, like Franco in the interview. When he closed his interviews, this is James Franco. This is C.J. Whitfield.
Yeah, you look smart or something. All right, so I'm going to end this one. We look forward to seeing you guys soon. Follow our Facebook page, download our podcast, follow us on YouTube. And we got what?
Boy, and we have a web domain, thewildzebras.com, bro.
Zebra. Bruh.
Come on. The Wild C, come on, bruh.
Yeah, bruh. Dude, we got to have one of these is going to be an intro, but we will talk to you guys next time.
Fight the power.